Hello everyone, I am Professor N.C. Gonsalves here to present you today's tutorial on Basics to PHP. How do we begin? We have two main subtopics under this tutorial. The first one is install XAMPP server. Second one is start with the PHP coding. For the installation of XAMPP, we need two steps. The first one is downloading XAMPP from internet, and the second is installation of XAMPP server on your computer. We shall now see the downloading process. Before that, XAMPP is a web server which provides various services. We will be using Apache service for running our PHP code. Let us now see the installation procedure. For downloading XAMPP server, visit www.apachefriends.org. Here you will find XAMPP for Windows, Linux and other operating system. We all are familiar with Windows operating system, so we will continue downloading XAMPP for Windows. When you click on XAMPP for Windows option, the exe file will be downloaded on your machine. You need to locate the exe file in your download folder as shown in the figure. Now just double click on the downloaded file. This will start your installation process. You will see this window coming up. Just click on the next button. By default, all the services are selected in the checkbox. Just click on the next button. Now you need to select a folder in order to install your XAMPP. By default, the C drives get selected. After selecting a proper location, click on the next button. Here you have choice for the language. Let the language chosen, you keep it English and click on the next button. Now here you have option for learn more about Bitnami for XAMPP. Just unclick the checkbox over here and click on the next button. Now click on the next button to start installing your XAMPP server on your PC. This installs XAMPP server on your PC. Now our subtopic 2 is after installation of XAMPP server, let us start coding in PHP. Before we start with the coding, we need to start the Apache server. How do we do it? We need to go to the folder where you have installed XAMPP. If you have kept the default option as C drive, go to the C drive and go to the XAMPP folder. In the XAMPP folder, you will find the XAMPP control panel. Double click on this option. Now the window shown in the figure will appear on your screen. There are various services available under XAMPP. For our simple PHP coding, as of now, we only need the Apache server. So you do see various services on your window. Just click the start button in front of Apache as shown in the figure. This will turn the color to green. You can notice in the window here. Now we will start with the coding part. You need to locate for the XAMPP folder which you have installed in the C drive. Under this XAMPP folder, you need to locate for htdocs folder. You can see on the screen, I have highlighted the htdocs folder. Now inside this folder, htdocs, you need to create new text document as I have shown on the screen. This is a simple notepad or a text document. Now in this text document, we will start our PHP coding. You can see on the screen this is your very first PHP program, so we will start with very simple program. In order to code for the PHP, we are now about to code for the PHP. We start our PHP code with angular bracket open question mark PHP at the beginning, and you can see on the screen that at the end you have question mark angular bracket close. This is the syntax for writing your PHP code. In between comes all the PHP coding. Now let us print some text as output. For this, we make use of echo function. The echo function outputs one or more strings. You can see in the program it is written as echo in double quotes hello world followed by the semicolon. Whatever we want to print as output, we need to write in double quotes followed by a semicolon. Now save the text document as echo.php in the htdocs folder always. Now for the demonstration we have, due to some technical issues, I am showing it you on the PPT itself. Now you can see on the screen, observe properly, we are in C drive XAMPP folder in htdocs folder. I have created a text document and I have saved this as echo.php. You can also see the PHP code on the right hand side of the window. After writing the code, you have to save the file as echo.php. You can observe there on the screen that the text type is, the document type is PHP file. Next, what you have to do is, you have to check whether your Apache server is on. This is just for cross checking. So you have to go to the control panel and check whether the Apache service is working. It is green in color. Next, you should go to the browser and type localhost. When you type localhost, the dashboard for XAMPP gets open as shown in the window on the screen. This assures that the Apache server is working. Next, what you have to do is type localhost / your filename.php. Now here I have saved the file as echo.php. So I will write localhost / echo.php. When you press enter, whatever text you have typed in the echo will get printed on the screen. I have written hello everybody, so you can see the string output on the browser. This was all about the first PHP program, a very simple program which is just used to print a text on your output window. Remember that we need to save our file into htdocs folder under XAMPP under C drive. Then only if you type localhost / echo.php, your file will be executed. Now for the summary time, the first one is we need to download XAMPP server from www.apachefriends.org. Next, locate the downloaded file in the download folder, double click on it and start the installation process. After installing, start the Apache service in XAMPP control panel. It will turn into green. This ensures that the service has started. Type the code in Notepad or text editor and write the file name and save it as filename.php. You save this file under C drive XAMPP folder under htdocs folder. Go to the browser and type localhost / whatever file you have saved, the name of the file. For example, localhost filename.php. Press enter. You will see your output on the screen. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. Stay tuned for more such videos on PHP basics. Thank you.